Hi, my name is Rich Roberge. I was born in New York and I live in Puerto Rico. I'm a guitar player and multi-instrumentalist, and I began composing a few years ago. I'm actually new to home recording studios. For this week's assignment, I'm going to give a short demonstration of an effective use of a gate within a musical context, a track for one of my musical projects. I'm going to be using a dynamics processor, a multi-dynamics processor called Reaper. It's actually a plugin for my DAW, which is Reaper from Cockos. Here we are inside Reaper, and I already have that audio track loaded. It's a lead acoustic guitar, and I want you to hear what it sounds like before we apply the gate. I'm sure you all heard that hiss, which is more noticeable when the guitar is not playing. And that hiss is part of the ambient sound for this room, actually the AC, and it's also due in part that I don't have a decent recording microphone. I've been using the built-in microphone for my laptop, and that is not a good choice for audio recording, particularly music. But it does present us with an opportunity to demonstrate an effective use of a gate, which is getting rid of that hiss, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to select the gate, which is a VST or a plugin, an insert for this DAW, and we can do that by clicking on this FX button right here, or in the vertical strip at the top on the FX button. They do the same thing. And I get a list of all my plugins, and I'm going to filter by typing the first few letters, and here it is, Reaper. It says EQ and Dynamics Effects, and Dynamics Processor. We click on it and we get the window with the graphical view, and I want you to notice that there's a check mark here, which is what I use to enable and disable applying the effect to my track. I'm going to show you here that we're selecting gate because, as I said, this is a multi-function dynamics processor, but we're just going to focus on the gate. That's what we're going to be demonstrating. So we click on gate to make sure we have the effect that we want, the dynamics processing effect that we want. And this is our gate floor, and if you notice, it measures in dB, and since it says floor, this is dBFL, right? Floor level. So we're going to move this all the way to the extreme right. And if we play a little bit of that track here, you can hear that it's pretty much as if we had the effect turned off, the gate disabled. And that's because we're letting pass all of the sound of that track. We're not filtering anything yet. The gate is wide open, in other words. So the way we're going to do this is that I'm going to play the track again, and we're going to slowly start moving this slider, the gate floor, which allows us to set the threshold level, until I find a particular threshold which I feel has enough of the guitar but gets rid of that hiss. Let's do that right now. I'm sure you noticed that when I moved from the slider from the right slowly towards the left, I found a point where the hiss started to be reduced, but I could still hear the guitar. I kind of like it here at negative 11.5 dBFL, where we can still hear the guitar, but the hiss is pretty much gone. You do hear a reduction in gain, but that's not a problem because we can set our levels on all the other tracks so that everything is in balance. We just want to get rid of that hiss because the sooner we get rid of noise, the easier it will be in the next process. That pretty much concludes the demonstration. I want to thank you for watching this presentation and remind you that constructive criticism, feedback, suggestions, and comments are most welcome. I'd really like to hear what you thought. Goodbye.